Welcome to the Wisdom English podcast today.
Let us upgrade your corporate communication skills.
You look completely exhausted and traumatized today, Brian.
My brain completely stopped working 3 times yesterday.
Did you have a terrible English communication disaster?
Yes, a tourist suddenly asked me for directions.
Let me guess, your mind went totally blank.
I stared in terrifying silence and pointed randomly.
And then the awkward elevator ride with the boss.
We stood in silence for 2 whole minutes.
Finally, the restaurant waiter ambushed you during dinner.
My mouth was full and I panicked completely.
Today, we will fix this brain-loading nightmare.
Please teach me to survive these sudden attacks.
You need reliable, everyday English phrases for emergencies.
I want to stop looking foolish in public.
First, we must understand why your brain freezes.
I am ready to explore my psychological fears.
Your brain freezes because you demand absolute perfection.
I always want to use the best vocabulary.
But sudden situations do not give you thinking time.
So my mind shows a terrible loading screen.
Like a broken computer trying to process data.
Exactly. I feel completely paralyzed and very awkward.
You must accept that everyday communication is messy.
So I do not need perfect grammar rules.
Nobody cares about grammar when asking for coffee.
They just want a fast and friendly response.
You need to build a shield of safe answers.
What exactly is a safe answer strategy, Sarah?
Short, automatic, everyday English phrases that require zero brain power.
Automatic, everyday English phrases sound like pure magic.
Let us tackle the terrifying street tourist situation.
I am ready to give confident street directions.
Tourists always ask for directions when you are busy.
They jump out holding a huge city map.
Do not panic and do not run away fast.
Sometimes I actually do not know the street name.
Then use your first safe everyday English phrase.
Tell me how to say I'm lost too.
Simply smile and say, I'm not from around here.
I'm not from around here is very polite.
Yes, it ends the conversation quickly and respectfully.
What if I actually know where the museum is?
Keep your directions incredibly short and very simple.
Should I use complex words like navigate and intersection?
No, just say, go straight and turn left.
Go straight and turn left is extremely easy.
Now we must survive the terrifying elevator trap.
The elevator is the most awkward place on earth.
The elevator's silence feels like 100 lonely hours.
I just stare at the floor numbers very hard.
Ignoring your colleague makes you look unfriendly and cold.
But I do not know what to talk about.
You do not need to discuss deep philosophical topics.
What safe topic works perfectly in a moving box?
The easiest topic in the world is the weather.
How do I start a clever weather conversation?
Use everyday English phrases like, lovely day today, right?
Lovely day today, right, is so short and easy.
Or complain slightly and say, it's freezing outside.
It's freezing outside creates an instant human connection.
You only need to survive for 20 short seconds.
These small phrases prevent a massive awkward silence disaster.
We must prepare for the restaurant waiter ambush next.
I hate when they ask questions while I chew.
Waiters always attack when your mouth is completely full.
They ask how is everything exactly when I bite.
You do not need to swallow quickly and choke.
Should I give a detailed review of the food?
Absolutely not. Just use your powerful body language.
How do I speak English with my physical body?
Smile warmly and give them a big thumbs up.
A thumbs up means everything is completely perfect?
Yes, and when you can speak, use one word.
Just one single English word to answer the waiter?
Say delicious or say perfect with a happy nod.
Delicious and perfect are excellent everyday English phrases.
They do not want a long, complex restaurant conversation.
They just want to know I am a happy customer.
Now we must learn the brilliant pass the ball strategy.
I am ready to push the pressure away completely.
Passing the ball saves your brain from total communication collapse.
What does passing the ball actually mean in English?
It means asking a question back to the person.
So I force them to do all the talking?
Yes, it gives your brain time to load properly.
That is a brilliant and lazy conversation survival trick.
Instead of searching for words, just say, "How about you?"
How about you works for almost every daily situation.
If they ask, "How is your busy morning going?"
I say, good, how about you, and smile warmly.
Exactly. The pressure instantly leaves your stressed, nervous mind.
I can finally breathe and listen without any panic.
This strategy requires very simple everyday English phrases.
My brain loading screen will disappear completely forever now.
We must conquer the fourth awkward sudden situation today.
I am ready for the sudden street bumping accident.
Bumping into strangers causes instant panic and awkward apologies.
I always step on feet and say sorry badly.
You do not need to explain why you tripped.
Sometimes I try to explain my shoe was broken.
That is completely unnecessary and wastes too much time.
What everyday English phrases should I use instead then?
Just say, "Oh, my apologies," and keep walking away.
Oh, my apologies sounds very polite and incredibly natural.
Or simply say, "Excuse me, I'm so sorry."
Excuse me, I am so sorry is very fast.
If they drop something, you say, "Let me help."
Let me help you pick that up right now.
That is the perfect response to an accidental crash.
These safe answers protect me from looking completely foolish.
Now, let us handle the terrifying, unexpected compliment situation.
Compliments always make me freeze and act very weird.
Receiving sudden compliments creates the worst brain loading moments.
When someone likes my shirt, my mind goes blank.
People usually deny the compliment and say it is cheap.
I always say, I bought it for $2.
Denying a compliment makes the other person feel awkward.
How do I accept their kind words elegantly, Sarah?
Use your simple, everyday English phrases to say thanks.
Just say, thank you. That is very kind.
Yes, thank you, that is very kind, is perfect.
Should I use the pass the ball strategy here?
Exactly. Compliment them back to shift the conversational focus.
I can say, thank you. I love your jacket.
That makes both of you feel happy and relaxed.
I successfully survived all 5 terrifying daily communication traps.
We must learn how to practice these automatic reflexes.
Can I just read the phrases silently in bed?
Silent reading does not train your mouth muscles correctly.
So my brain knows it, but my mouth freezes.
Exactly. You must say these everyday English phrases loudly.
I will practice saying, lovely day today in the mirror.
Practice the pass the ball strategy with a friend.
I will ask them questions to buy more time.
Consistency will completely delete your terrible brain loading screen.
I will become a confident and relaxed global communicator.
Even when the situation is unexpected and highly stressful.
Because I have my reliable shield of safe answers.
You are no longer afraid of sudden English conversations.
I'm actually excited to meet tourists on the street.
Now, we must put these skills into a simulation. Welcome to the intense sudden attack simulation challenge, Brian.
I'm standing on the street drinking my coffee.
A panicked tourist suddenly runs up with a map.
They ask me where the National History Museum is.
Your brain freezes, but you use your safe answer.
I smile and say, I'm not from around here.
Perfect. You escaped the trap without looking foolish today.
Now I'm stepping into the silent office elevator.
The big boss walks in and looks right at you.
The silence feels incredibly heavy and very awkward now.
Break the silence using a safe weather phrase quickly.
Lovely day today, right, sir? It is very sunny.
He smiles back and agrees with your small talk.
Everyday English phrases completely saved my corporate morning routine.
Now we must face the sudden restaurant waiter ambush.
I'm ready to eat my lunch in peace.
You are eating a massive piece of hot pizza.
The waiter suddenly asks, "How is everything going today?"
Your mouth is completely full and you cannot speak.
I smile warmly and give him a thumbs up.
When you swallow, you give him a short answer.
I simply say, "Delicious. Thank you for asking me."
Excellent. Now your friendly colleague gives you a compliment.
She says my new presentation was incredibly well done.
Use the pass the ball strategy to shift focus.
Thank you. That is very kind. How about you?
Say thank you and compliment her beautiful shoes instead.
Thank you. I really love your new shoes too.
You survived the simulation with perfect everyday English phrases.
My brain loading screen is completely gone for good.
Let us invite the audience to practice speaking bravely.
It is time to break the fourth wall together.
Now it is your turn to practice speaking bravely today.
You must speak out loud to the screen right now.
I am a lost tourist holding a big map.
Speak now. Tell her you are not from here.
Speak now. I am not from around here, sorry.
Great job. Now you are in the quiet elevator.
I am your boss standing right next to you.
Speak now. Use the safe weather phrase right now.
Speak now. Lovely day today, right, sir? Very sunny.
Excellent. Now I give you a very nice compliment.
I really love your beautiful new jacket today, my friend.
Speak now, pass the ball, and compliment me back.
Speak now. Thank you. I love your shoes too.
You are a fearless, confident English communicator right now.
Let us review the most important safe answer vocabulary.
I am ready to review the vocabulary flashcards now.
Let us review today's most important everyday English phrases quickly.
Brain loading is freezing when you cannot find words.
Safe answer is a short automatic response for emergencies.
Pass the ball is asking a question back immediately.
Not from around here tells tourists you are lost.
Lovely day right is perfect for elevator small talk.
Thumbs up is using body language when eating food.
My apologies is a fast way to say sorry accidentally.
That is very kind. Elegantly accepts a sudden compliment.
Keep these powerful phrases in your daily survival notebook.
You will never stare in awkward, terrifying silence again.
Because my reflexes are trained for real-world conversations.
Thank you for studying these advanced communication skills today.
We will see you in our next great adventure.
Let us professionally summarize the psychology of reflex communication.
I am ready to lock in the confident mindset.
Remember that everyday communication is not a grammar test.
The fear of making mistakes causes the brain freeze.
People do not judge your English in daily situations.
They just want a friendly and quick human connection.
Building a shield of safe answers reduces your anxiety.
Before, you were a terrified learner, but confident.
A confident communicator who handles any sudden social attack. Your voice is a powerful tool for daily life.
Now we are ready for the final call to action.
Thank you for joining our lesson today.
Stay confident and keep practicing every day.
Subscribe now to unlock your full potential.
And smash that like button for us.
Ha!